Hello, welcome to my review of Pokemon Journeys, episode 33. Want to trade Pokemon? Ash and Go are eating and they trade their food. Because hey, their food looks good. And Sakuragi mentions a trade event at a Pokemon Center, and oh my god, what? We see ducks from a game? Well, that's unexpected. So Go is also eager to do some trading. Go meets a person that's dressed as a Kricketune, and she's a really eccentric person and she really loves bug Pokemon. She calls Go the bug catching Kanto king or something like that, since he has all the Kanto bugs and all, and she introduces herself as Kuromi, the Sinnoh Bug Poker Queen. That's it. It turns out she's in a World Championships too, and she ends up battling with Ash outside. Her Heracross has a bunch of multi-hit moves and Mega Horn, but it doesn't really feel like Ash is in danger of losing. He and Pikachu take it quite easily, and Ash ranks up to 890. Kuromi and Go check each other's lists of bug Pokemon, and she wants Pinsir for Heracross. But Go surprisingly doesn't want to give up his Pinsir and offers to go help look for one. They go to the nearby forest. Okay, I just want to say it's really cute how Pinsir is all shy and that we get to see him revisit places from episode 6. There's a fairly lengthy section of them just looking for a Pinsir. Ash and Go try to lift a heavy log, and wow, they nerfed Ash from AG, there's no continuity. Heracross is able to lift it though, and they scare off Neckens. Pinsir notices the Heracross being quite epic. Then they take a very Sinnoh approach to bug hunting by making honey to lure out a Pinsir. Go's Pinsir and Kuromi's Heracross like it. They slather honey everywhere. So Team Rocket are out in the woods and they're looking for Pokemon too. And they're looking awfully skinny because they're hungry. And you want to know why? It turns out that Morpeko came to Kanto along with them and it eats all their food. And you know what? This is great, because I thought they would have caught it off screen in the Sobble episode and it would become a gacha Pokemon. But nevertheless, Team Rocket are lured to the honey, and Morpeko is out there too. Of course, Kuromi and the gang kind of find it suspicious how the honey's disappearing, and they run into Team Rocket. Team Rocket play off the fact that they're just gorging on the food, and they plan to take Pikachu and the rest of the Pokemon. They call him the Gotcha Machine. And the Scolipede and Drapion don't feel like they really do anything since they go off after the honey themselves. So everyone but Go, Pinsir and Heracross get caught in nets, and Pinsir won't fight. Heracross takes on Meowth, and then Jessie and Wobbuffet with Go in command. Heracross pretty handily deals with it, and Pinsir has a crush on Heracross now. So Pinsir finally appears at the end of the episode, so Go catches it. Kuromi suggests they make the trade for Pinsir and that particular Heracross she has, since Kuromi has loads more of them. Also, she notes the crush that Pinsir has. They do a trade and Go as a new partner, and going by the opening, it will maybe be an important part of his team. Okay, so this episode felt very fillery, but at the same time it's enjoyable. So first of all, it's mainly about Go experiencing a new way of obtaining Pokemon. I don't really think you can do much with the concept of trading by itself unless it's really built up, like Ash and Dawn and their Buizel and Aipom trade, or maybe when Ash traded his first capture away. So it's smart to have Go not just trading a Dustox or something this episode, since, well, you can't really get much drama out of that. He cares about that Pinsir, who's had a surprising amount of character, and then does the good thing anyway, since he wants to help out a fellow collector by helping her go catch a Pinsir. The Ash and Kuromi battle feels really shoehorned in, but it's fine, I guess. It's nothing special. It just happens to happen before next week. I'm excited to see Heracross under Go's care, because one, Heracross is a really cool Pokemon, but has a spot alongside Reboot, Sobble, and Cypher in the opening, so hopefully good things are ahead for it. Kuromi was also just a very nice eccentric character, and I wouldn't be opposed to seeing her again in the future. Now, low-key, the best and most exciting thing about this episode was Morpeko not being a gacha Pokemon. It's basically an honorary Team Rocket member like Stuffle and Beware were. But then it does the complete opposite of feeding them and giving them a home, as it lives in their home and eats their food instead. It's great, and I'm glad it isn't doomed to gacha hell. I do kind of wish that maybe Jessie or James just like caught it for themselves. I'll take what I can get. It's also great to go back to other locations in Vermilion. This episode isn't the only one that does it in this series, but you know, Sun and Moon did it with Melee Island as well, and it feels like probably the most realised location and the most cohesive place. So that random forest from episode 6 isn't just a random filler forest that will never be seen again. It's an actual place that's nearby. This isn't exclusive to this episode, but it's appreciated. All in all, it's a fine episode. It didn't blow my mind, but I enjoyed it.